Twins Live presented by CenturyLink. Corey, thanks for joining us tonight. We're here to talk a little bit about the Positive Coaching Alliance and your upcoming Youth Sports Summit with a goal to make youth sports better for kids and parents.
Yeah, it's an exciting time. We got a couple of panelists, Rick Aberman, Ben Leber, going to be on this panel. You know, the ultimate goal is to discuss how to make champions through sport and through sport for life. And we're really excited about putting together this panel, and we're going to talk to, hopefully the crowd will be full of coaches and maybe some kids and some parents.
You've obviously had a chance to experience youth sports, then pro sports. Now you're experiencing it as a parent. What have you seen that's different?
Oh, it is crazy. It is crazy. An example, this week and stuff that is said to the kids, there's so much expectation put on these kids at a young age. For example, kids missing fly balls and parents screaming at them, and it's like, hey, these kids have played maybe 3 years. I've seen guys play 140 games and get 1,000 games under their belt, miss those balls. So, the expectations and the kids' ability don't line up.
You're welcoming coaches and parents to this event and an opportunity for them to listen to you guys talk about some of your experience, but also to ask questions. What are some of the ways you think you can help those involved with youth athletics make it better for the kids involved?
Well, one of the things is establishing expectations. Our expectations, they have expectations on the kids that major leaguers can't even follow through on. For example, they say, you need to stay focused all through a game. Well, I played along players that couldn't even focus through a whole game. Like Louis Rivas would be whistling at me halfway through the game at second base. He'd be like, "Hey, Koskie, Koskie!" This is a major league ball player, but it was fun. Guys had fun, and it was fun playing the game. And we're taking all the fun out of the game for these kids.
Was there a guy, when you look back, a coach you had at the youth level before you got into pro ball that impacted you positively?
Yeah, there's multiple coaches that have affected me, but one that really that affected me most is basically John Har. He was my college coach. He taught me how to throw, and just the way he went about his business. He was out there. He threw BP all the time, and he just was really, okay, you need to do this, and he was very positively pushed me forward. He didn't bring me down, didn't scream at me, just kind of continued like, hey, let's go do this, you can do this kind of thing. And it really helped me, move on further in my career.
You were a part of the resurgence, the rebirth basically of Twins baseball after the struggles of the 90s. You were a part of that team that got them back to the top of the American League. This year's team looks like it has some similarities in that way. After a couple of tough years, a young core has come in and has them back in relevant status late in the year. How much have you had a chance to watch this team this year?
Well, more and more, since my kids are, again, Twins, they're heavy Twins fans. So my youngest, Caleb, is always watching the Twins, so I've been able to watch them more. And, it's really fun to watch. I get excited when Sano gets up there because you never know what he's going to do. And just the speed on the bases, and it's, you're watching the outfield. It kind of reminds me back in the day that we had that Soul Patrol out there with Torrey, Matt, and Jock Jones. You got guys out there who can fly around and catch those balls up in the air. So it's really fun to watch, guys run around the bases, guys, putting balls in play and going, and just going full bore.
You do see some similarities between this core and the group you had in the early 2000s?
Yeah, and when they bring back Torrey, and then you got Molly as a manager, and you bring back Eddie Granado, that clubhouse now knows how to have fun, and they know what it's like to win, and it's fun winning, and Torrey has brought a huge dynamic to that.
A reminder, the event is coming up in September in Hopkins. Sounds like a great event. Corey, thanks for joining us tonight. Best of luck with it.
All right, thank you.